Hey guys, happy Tuesday. So today I got inspired to do a video. My name's Kate. I am the creator and CEO of Freedom Inc., a company that encourages people towards financial freedom and self-development. So I partner with a world-renowned personal development company that has helped thousands of people rise above their circumstances to create their own online business and spread the message of hope and financial independence. So if that sounds like something that you'd like to take an interest in, please don't hesitate to hit the like and subscribe button. So today what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is persistence. Okay, so I've broken down my life into 6 different parts, and I just wanted to give you examples of how persistence can help you in life, right? Often we get stuck on certain things, or we have really high unrealistic expectations for things that often results in disappointment, right? So I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about who I am, and hopefully this is something that can help you in your day-to-day life, right? So going back to high school, I was a very determined and academic and athletic person. I graduated with honors out of my high school. I was in 6 or 7 different sporting teams. But I did have some challenges. It wasn't all easy peasy, super, easy breezy, lovey. It was kind of hard at sometimes, right? In grade 11, my skin got really bad. I had really bad acne, and then my friend group kind of broke up. I had some superficial girlfriends, and we weren't friends for much longer after that experience, right? So like in high school, everybody goes through ups and downs, right? But it can be really hard, so I'm proud of myself for being able to persist and to get through that, right? I don't know what you guys are facing right now, anything similar, there's a million different challenges that people can face, whether it's, your physical health, your mental well-being, any of those types of things. For myself in high school, I started taking Accutane, which is like an acne drug, and it just really killed my self-esteem. It killed my mood as well. It was a depressant. So that's kind of when I started having some darker thoughts, right? And that hurts you in life, because then you're not able to, still keep up with the popular happy poppy people, right? So that was a major challenge for me in high school. When I went away to the University of Ottawa to pursue psychology, I was challenged by picking a program. It wasn't as easy as, oh, I'm just so happy that I picked the right program and now I'm good to go, right? I took psychology, climate change, and French in the end, but I did switch my program several times. I was very, I couldn't pick what I wanted to do, and I didn't know which one would benefit me the most in the future. I knew that I potentially wanted to be a psychologist or a doctor, something like that, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, right? So I've talked to a lot of people over the course of my life. I've worked for like 15 years in marketing, and I've talked to a lot of different people about their life, right? What challenges them, where they're at, right? A lot of university students or college-aged people, they don't know what they want to do in life, right? And I was one of those. So it was kind of hard to pass all these deadlines, tests, exams, go through all of these stressors, feeling like I don't know if this is the right thing to be taking. So that was one of the major challenges. I also struggled with my mental health in university, so that was difficult as well. I was depressed, probably as a result of the circumstances of, having to pick a major program and having all these deadlines and tests, right? So I did manage to get through, though. I graduated with like about a 70%, which I wasn't happy with. As soon as I graduated, I went on and did a CanFit Pro personal training certification. But my mood was still sort of depressed. I was not that hopeful. Things didn't excite me very much. I really had some serious mental struggles going on there, right? So I did pass the CanFit Pro and I enjoyed it. I worked at Good Life, but I wasn't really able to succeed working at Good Life for some reason, because of how I was feeling. It was coming through in my sales, and I wasn't feeling happy about my results, at the end of the personal training journey, right? So eventually I was living in Ottawa Gatineau at this time with my boyfriend of the time, and then I decided to go back to school, because I was like, okay, well, this job's not really working out. So I stuck it out for 2 years. I worked at a couple different call centers. I worked at like a government call center and a Walmart MasterCard call center. I was working like 16-hour days. It was crazy. It was definitely not what I had envisioned for when I graduated from Ottawa U, right? I thought that I would have some, some great government job, right? But that didn't pan out because I didn't put my eggs in the right basket, right? So at the end of the day, I do take responsibility for that, right? But it was almost like a disappointment. I was feeling disappointed, right? So anyways, I decided to go back to school, took social work in school. This is another bachelor's degree. I upgraded my grade point average. I was volunteering, I was working, I was taking care of business. I was doing everything that I should do to ensure this awesome future, right? I always wanted to have like a great job in the future and, just be really stable, get a house, get married, have kids, that whole dream, right? And that's where I was at mentally. But yeah, like throughout the course of my second university degree, I kind of picked up more than a mental health challenge. I picked up an addiction, right? So I started picking up wine and, some beer after class, right? And that was fine until I was put to the test with my social work placement, where I was actually working at the Canadian Mental Health Association. So I was enjoying working at the Mental Health Association, but the only thing is my addiction was starting to come into play, and I started dating somebody who also had an addiction. So that kind of brought me down to this level of, oh my God, I can barely even make it through this placement. So I graduated from my first placement and that was fine, but I had a second one to do. And unfortunately by this time I was not able to maintain a 9-to-5 placement because I was drinking daily. So then I went on a trip across the country to Vancouver to work in sales and to enjoy myself, right? I couldn't focus on the mental health placement, so I needed to do something fun. So I thought, you know what, why not travel? Why not go on a vacation? So that's what I did. I went across the country for 3 years. I enjoyed it. I owned a beautiful condo on the 26th floor overlooking the Pacific Ocean. It was amazing. And I had a lot of fun, right? It was great. But then now that I'm back here, just outside of Toronto in this waterfront city, I feel like I want to get back to, finishing off my placement and just getting back into the swing of, okay, I need to get a master's degree and all of that, right? So in the meantime, like on my way back over here, I went into rehab for my alcohol addiction because it was pretty serious. By the time I got back from the West Coast, I was drinking daily and I had no awareness that I had an addiction, right? So I had to address it. My parents nicely sent me off for 45 days of treatment, and then I was sober for 2 years. I dated somebody, you guys might see them in my pictures if you scroll down a little bit. I dated somebody for 2 years and that was great, right? I was sober, going to meetings, and I was ready to get my life back on track, right? And that's actually when I started my online business, right? When I was in recovery and when I was dating my ex-boyfriend. So that was awesome. So now where I'm at, basically just working this online business is going really well. It's one of the things that is really motivating me in my life. Like if I didn't have this online business, I don't know where I would be at mentally, because I would feel maybe lost and stuck back into that job mentality, right? If you look at my website, you can see that a lot of this is about overcoming that job mentality and being able to succeed in life, right? In a more well-balanced way, which is awesome. But anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of my story, some of the stuff that I've been through in my life. It hasn't been easy. It's required a lot of persistence. And I just recommend, if you need a little bit of hope in your life, reach out to me just to chat. And also maybe this online business opportunity would be something that you're interested in. If you're looking to be an entrepreneur, if you're looking to spread your wings a little bit, so to speak, learn some new skills and join an amazing international community, this could be your opportunity. For me, it really lifted me out of a really dark place in my life and allowed me to grow. So click the link below to find out more, and I look forward to talking with you soon.